Is there a time, maybe after the end of your contract at Leverkusen, where the Liverpool job would appeal to you?
Well, first of all, yeah.
And of course, we know that Liverpool were interested in Xabi Alonso before appointing Slot. How much pressure does that put onto Slot when he knows someone who, I mean, all the fans talk about Xabi Alonso. It's almost like they want this kind of dream return to the club for Alonso. But
on today's edition of Anfield Uncovered, we're discussing the explosive rumours currently shaking Liverpool FC after reports claimed Virgil van Dijk has given a shock reaction to growing speculation surrounding Xabi Alonso potentially taking over at Liverpool, while pressure continues mounting massively on Arne Slot after another disastrous run of performances. Before we get into all the details, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered, and turn on notifications so you never miss a Liverpool update. Now let's get straight into it. Liverpool fans, the atmosphere around Anfield right now is becoming absolutely explosive. Because according to growing speculation across football media and social platforms, serious doubts are now emerging over Arne Slot's future at the club. And honestly, the pressure is becoming impossible to ignore. Poor performances, drop points, frustrated supporters, confused tactics. Everything right now feels incredibly tense around Liverpool Football Club. Now officially, Liverpool have not announced anything regarding Slot's future. But the rumours online have completely exploded, because many supporters genuinely fear this project is starting to collapse before it has even properly begun. And naturally, whenever uncertainty appears around Liverpool's managerial position, one name immediately returns into conversations. Xabi Alonso. The former Liverpool midfielder remains one of the most loved figures in modern Liverpool history. Elegant, calm, intelligent, a leader on the pitch. And now, as a manager, Alonso's reputation across Europe has risen massively. Which is exactly why these rumours have sent Liverpool fans into complete meltdown online. Now, according to reports currently circulating, several people connected to football discussions believe Liverpool would seriously consider Alonso if the pressure around Slot continues increasing. And honestly, many fans already see him as the dream manager for the future. Because emotionally, it just feels right to supporters. A former Liverpool hero returning to save the club during a difficult period. That storyline alone has already captured the imagination of the fan base. But what has made this story even more dramatic is the growing speculation surrounding Virgil van Dijk's reaction behind the scenes. Now naturally, nothing official has been confirmed, but reports and online discussions suggest senior players are becoming increasingly frustrated with Liverpool's recent inconsistency and lack of identity on the pitch. And fans have started paying attention to every little detail. Body language, post-match interviews, reactions after substitutions. Everything is now being analysed heavily online. Now, according to rumours, Van Dijk reportedly remains deeply concerned about Liverpool's direction moving forward. Because let's be honest, Liverpool no longer look like the aggressive, dominant side supporters became used to during the Klopp era. The defensive structure has looked vulnerable. The midfield balance has been questioned repeatedly. And offensively, Liverpool have often looked predictable and disconnected. For a captain like Van Dijk, that situation becomes incredibly frustrating. Because this is a player who has experienced winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League, competing at the absolute highest level in world football. So naturally, expectations inside that dressing room remain enormous. Now, another reason why the Alonso rumours have exploded is because many fans genuinely believe his football philosophy fits Liverpool perfectly. Intensity, control, fast attacking football, tactical intelligence. Supporters believe Alonso could restore the identity Liverpool seem to have lost in recent months. And honestly, the emotional connection between Alonso and the club makes the speculation even more powerful. Fans still remember Istanbul. The big moments. The leadership. The composure under pressure. Xabi Alonso understands what Liverpool means. And that emotional connection is something supporters value massively. Meanwhile, pressure on Arne Slot continues increasing after every disappointing result. Because at Liverpool, expectations are brutal. This is not a club where fans accept mediocrity quietly. Supporters expect energy, fight, intensity, and most importantly, results. Now some fans still believe Slot simply needs more time, better recruitment, and patience. Others believe the warning signs are already too serious to ignore. And honestly, that split among supporters is creating a very toxic atmosphere online right now. Because one side wants stability, the other side wants immediate change. Now naturally, rumors about managerial changes always become louder when clubs go through difficult periods. Especially at clubs as huge as Liverpool. And with Xabi Alonso's reputation continuing to rise across Europe, these stories are only becoming bigger every single day. The next few weeks could now become absolutely massive for Liverpool Football Club, massive for Arne Slot, massive for Virgil van Dijk, and massive for the long-term future of this entire project at Anfield. Because if performances improve, the noise disappears quickly. But if Liverpool continues struggling, the calls for Xabi Alonso could become impossible to silence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to Anfield Uncovered.